To the hills, from whence cometh thy help. Thy help cometh from the Lord God, Jarastafari, made heaven and earth. Do not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Lord is thy keeper, Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil, shall preserve thy soul. Lord God shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. When I said unto me, let us go into the house of the Lord God, Jarastafari of Israel. Feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem. Jerusalem is built as a city that is compact together. Where the tribes go up, tribes of the Lord God, Jarastafari, unto the testimony of Israel. Give thanks unto the name of the Lord God, Jarastafari. For their set thrones of judgment, thrones of the house of David. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Of the walls and prosperity within thy palaces. For thy brethren's sake, I'll now say, love be within thee. Because of the house of the Lord God, Jarastafari, and Empress Menon, Queen Omegas, from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit, a great chain in his hand. They hold the dragon, that old serpent called the devil and Satan. Get this, bound him 1,000 years and cast him into the bottomless pit. He should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. After that, he must be loosed a little season. Saw thrones and that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. Saw thrones with it, and them they were beheaded for the witness of Yahshua. Those who would not worship the beast, neither his image, neither his seed, his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, given and reign with Christ 1,000 years. The rest of the dead live not again until 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection. On such a second death had no power. We shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. Inspired Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, shall out to deceive the nations which are in the four quarters of the earth. Gog and Magog, gather them together to battle, number of whom is as sand of the sea, went upon the breadth of the earth. Saints about in the beloved city. God of heaven and devoured them. The devil that deceived them was cast into a lake of fire, brimstone. The beast and the false prophet shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. Saw a great white throne of him that sat, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and was found a place for them. Saw dead, small and great, stand before God. The books were open, and another book was open, which is the book of life. Dead would judge out of those things which are written in the books according to their works. Seeking up the dead which are in it. Death and hell delivered up the dead which are in them, and would judge every man according to their works. Death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This second death, whosoever was not found written in the book of life, was cast into the lake of fire. Saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from God of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. East 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, and on the south 3 gates, and on the west 3 gates. 12 foundations, and the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. He that talked to me had a golden reed and measured the city and the gates thereof and the wall thereof. The city lieth 4 square. The breadth, measured the city with the reed 12,000 furlongs. Our precious stones. First foundation was jasper, second sapphire, third chalcedony, the fourth an emerald, fifth sardonyx, sixth sardius, seventh chrysolite, eighth beryl, ninth topaz, tenth chrysoprasus, synth, 12th an amethyst. 12 gates were 12 pearls, every silver gate was of 1 pearl. The street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. So no temple therein, for the Lord God Almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. The city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon to shine in it. The glory of God did lighten it, and the Lamb is the light thereof. The nations of them which are saved shall walk in the light of it. Kings of the earth who bring their glory and honor into it. Gates of it shall not be shut at all by day, for there shall be no night there. Shall bring the glory and honor of the nations into it. They shall in no wise enter into anything that defileth, either whatsoever worketh abomination or maketh a lie. Lamb's book of life. Show me a pure river of water of life, clear as crystal. God and of the Lamb. In the midst of the street of it, on either side of the river, was there a tree of life, which bred 12 manner of fruits and yielded fruit every month. The leaves of the trees were for the healing of the nations. Shall be no more curse. The throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it. The servant shall serve him. His name shall be in their foreheads. Lean no candle, neither light of the sun, for the Lord God giveth them light. They shall reign forever and ever. And the buds of the trees were for the healing of the nations. There shall be no more curse. The throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it. There shall be no more. God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. The light of the sun, for the Lord God giveth them light. They shall reign forever and ever. So unto me these things are faithful and true. Lord God, the holy prophets, send his angel to show unto his servants things which must shortly be done.